More competition when it comes to dating and mating. There's going to be more options available for men.
Your expectation that women can't have body hair just proves that you see them as objects.
I want more romance. Like, I want the flowers.
A man who is truly in his masculine energy will never ask you what you can bring to the table.
This movement is going anywhere. If anything, I think it's going to grow. If you're a good woman, there's going to be no shortage of men.
Skating as passport bros when all they are negative, bitter 40-year-old black men.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you're getting my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
Everyone, I need you to listen up. Specifically straight guys. More specifically, the ones that prefer women without body hair. Even more specifically, the ones who have body hair but prefer that women don't have it. That entire concept proves that you don't see women as human. Because regardless of gender, every person has body hair. Everyone has leg hair, everyone has arm hair, everyone has pit hair. It is everywhere. Even women have facial hair, it's just not as defined. Your expectation that women can't have body hair just proves that you see them as objects.
Huh? She's kind of young. I don't think she gets it. But listen, women present themselves that way, right? More and more women present themselves that way. It does that to men. Men are automatically programmed to feel that way because of your programming, right? Maybe not you. You look like a girl that likes wearing sweats outside all day. But the women that dress up in their skimpy dresses and shave down and shave everywhere before they go to the club and before they go out or do anything. So what does that create? It creates in guys' minds that look of, oh, hair is not feminine. And really, I think like with that ways too. Nobody wants to skip with a woman that has hair. Imagine you got a woman that had hair in the chest, right? Because hair grows everywhere, and you don't get that also how? Imagine if a woman just grows extra hair in the chest. You think she's not gonna wax that chest? Yes, she is. But let me let her finish.
For your gain and not for themselves. Why should you and you alone get to have stanky hairy pits? At least women know how to take care of themselves. Either shave your body or shut.
Doesn't get it. It's gonna take maybe 10 more years, right? She should get it though. But let me hop on to the next video.
Every single man in an age gap relationship is a giant creepy weirdo. There are no exceptions. My dad, weirdo. George Clooney, weirdo.
Who is that girl?
I don't care if he's 100 and she's 80. Big.
Just said my dad, weirdo. George Clooney, weirdo. No. That's something that has happened since the beginning of time. And you know what? Think about it. When Adam was created, right? He came before who? Eve. That was an age gap relationship, right? When people age, right? Usually women get with older guys, or it's better for them to, because they're more established. Hence nowadays, oh, when I gotta making 100,000. Well, you know what? If you're 20 and you get with a guy that's 40, that's maybe likely possible. He's close to that, or if he's not there, right? Or even if he's not there, he doesn't have assets or something else that equals up to it, like retirement fund, something like that, right? We can enjoy life more. It's normal. She's gonna bring up probably Leonardo and all these other people. Let me see what she says.
Fat giant weirdo. However, every single woman dating an older man, you can't judge her. You can't judge her. She's doing something. She's working on something. Just give her a minute.
Confusing.
So guys are weirdos because the girl's young. I don't understand her point. Somebody please help me out in the comments, because she lost me with that one. She completely lost me. Like, you have really no point of calling guys weirdos. You didn't prove your point as to why guys are weirdos. I'm confused. But let me get on to the next video.
This may be me being ungrateful or overthinking, but I feel like I'm usually never wrong, so I'm probably right. But like the guy that I'm currently dating, I feel like, and I know it's early, it's not enough.
Run.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go out there and say it. I'm not getting enough. Like, I want more, like more romance. Like, I want the flowers. I want the like, what are you doing this Friday? You know, I have reservations at this place for such time. Like, he's just not giving me the energy that I would like. And I feel like, I don't know if it's like he's not giving me the energy or I'm too focused on only him because I'm not dating other people. I hate it here.
Wow. Because I'm not dating other people. See, if you were dating other people, you wouldn't be able to focus on him. This is wild. And then she would be dating other people and probably be being with more than one person. Because this happens to women. More women like to admit it when they serial date. They end up serial, right? That comes with it. There's some women out there that admit it. And I respect those women. Because at least they're honest, right? But women like her, hey, you're honest. You're being honest saying I should be doing that. But pretty much you're saying I want to hit the streets. Like, why would a guy take you serious? She doesn't realize that's pretty much what she said. It's wild. Y'all women got to be careful on TikTok. You're sharing your thoughts, but it starts getting deep, and it gets deep with a guy to where guys think like that. Wait a minute. If you're with more than one guy, you're actually with more than one guy. That's real. Maybe I'll go to the next one.
All right, girlies, I want to share with you an example of what it's like to date a masculine man in his masculine energy. So I've been dating this guy, and last week he had planned for us to make dinner together at his place. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that sounds so much fun. I've never made dinner together with someone. What can I bring to help make this dinner? And you know what he said? He told me, nothing. Just bring a good attitude. Not to be cheesy, but I was like, absolutely, I could bring that. And I also brought cookies. I made him cookies because I just can't show up to someone's place who's hosting me and making me dinner. I can't show up empty-handed, so I baked cookies. A man who is truly in his masculine energy will never ask you what you can bring to the table.
Why am I not surprised?
A man who's truly in his masculine energy is the pursuer, the doer, the provider, the planner. This guy is all of that. And this is something that I've definitely noticed. I can tell between a man who is in his masculine energy and a man who is not in his masculine energy. All I have to do is just bring my cute little self and my good attitude. And they're happy.
So proud.
They're so content. You don't have to bring anything. You don't have to plan anything because guess what? He already has that covered. All I have to do is thank you, be appreciative, be grateful for it because it makes him feel good. You know what I mean? And I am appreciative and grateful for it. So in the beginning stages of dating, if a guy is asking you to like do something for him, get something, literally, peace out. Goodbye, because a man in his masculine energy will never ask you to like do anything, plan anything. Dating this guy, he has not asked me once to do anything, but bring a good attitude.
So proud.
Well, that's what every guy's gonna ask, right? And that's not what guys mean by bring something to the table. And then also, of course, if you're with a guy in long term and you're living with him, he expects you to bring something to the table, right? Listen. Women are running around in the West doing and being with whoever they want. You think a guy's taking that risk that you possibly doing whatever or having it your way and he doesn't have anything? What I mean by that is him paying all the bills and you're not doing something. A man needs something from you, right? And for the most part, it's not paying all of the bills. A man may want you to pay some of the bills, right? Or maybe not even some of the bills. He may want you to contribute in some other way. But a man wants a woman to bring something to the table, not nothing. Even me living all the way over here across the waters, I want my wife to bring something to the table. So stop it. Stop trying to tell a man what's a man and what's not a man. And shout out to the brother that went on that other Panda Bear that I reacted to yesterday. Because he was right. I gotta get a little clip of her in there.
So the passport bros is gaining more and more popularity, and honestly the ladies are not happy about it. And one of the reasons I think it's getting so much pushback from women is because what this is going to mean is that ladies are not going to just have more competition. They're going to have more competition when it comes to dating and mating. There's going to be more options available for men, and I think for many ladies that just makes them feel a little bit uneasy. Facts. I'm just being honest. First of all, the idea of dating and mating being competitive in general is not anything that we grew up hearing. A lot of women grew up hearing they're the prides, they just have to be, and the man will just magically show up, that, you know, their presence isn't up. Like, we heard these things, and so the idea of competing, or the idea of, you know, making yourself available, or different, you know, things that you would do to make yourself desirable to another partner is very foreign, especially for Black women. And so now fast forward and you have this whole group of men that are saying, hey, you aren't willing to work with us, fine, we're going to go abroad and find women who are. It's like a mixture of shock and disdain and disgust, and how dare you do this? Like, you're gonna make us have to compete? How dare you? So the thing is, I don't think it's going anywhere. I legitimately do not think that this movement is going anywhere. If anything, I think it's gonna grow.
Oh, absolutely.
And this is just the way of the economy of the world. So many things are globalized, jobs being one of them, different career opportunities, and of course relationships is going to be one of them. So I just think it's making a lot of women uneasy. And the good news is, if you are a good woman, whether you in the USA or you are in, you know, Europe, or you are in Asia, Africa, whatever, if you're a good woman, there's going to be no shortage of men who...
You heard what she said? If you're a good woman, there's not going to be a shortage of men. So if you're a good woman in the US, you have nothing to worry about. You're fine. Actually, when Passport Bros make content, it's not about you. If you're a good woman in the West, we're not talking about you. So if you're getting mad, saying, oh, he's talking about a Black woman, no, it's not. No, we're not. So stop it, right? But if you're getting mad, most likely it's because you're one of the ones we're talking about, and that she's talking about, and you gotta compete. It's gonna get hard. It's going to get harder because more and more foreign women are waking up to the Passport Bros now. It's not even, it's global, but it's not even on the scale you think it is in certain countries, right? But more and more people are starting to become aware of it, and the more they do, it's over. Let me let her finish.
Really want to, you know, be with you, especially in a society now where it's like there's a lot of women who just don't even want to have families. If you're a woman who doesn't want to have a family and does have the character and the qualities to do so, like, you're not going to have any problems. But the reality is, what worked 50, 60, maybe even 10 years ago when it came to finding somebody, it's not going to work today. Things are just strictly different. Things just are not the same. And I think instead of trying to shame dudes or trying to find ways to detour them from doing what they have already decided they're going to do, it might be more productive to just try to understand what's going on. At least listen. Even if you don't like the Passport Bros, at least try to listen to their complaints, hear where they're coming from, and then from there you might be able to figure out, okay, how to navigate in this space. My thoughts.
Shez Shawty's brow. Shout out to her. Shout out to Shez. You know, she has a YouTube channel. She's one of the ones that's been correcting what's going on with modern women, or trying to, right? Her, Melanie King, women like that. Trying, and it's to help. It's not to hurt. What she's saying is, look, you see something wrong, if you're doing something wrong, or you have that mentality, that old school mentality, oh baby, you can get any man you want, just stay in your purpose, just go to school and get that degree. You could be sweet, but don't be a jerk. Just make sure you can't rely on no man. That attitude is not going to work anymore. And that's what she's saying, you know, figure it out. But anyway, let me hop on to the next video. But they won't figure it out, and this will keep happening.
Precisely. This is our point. This is our point. They're cascading as passport bros when all they are negative, bitter 40-year-old Black men in America who are upset because no woman wants them.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So they're using this as some sort of attack on women.
That's what we get instead. And guys don't go for it anymore because they realize this is the way.
Passport bros. Passport. No.
It's more to life than dealing with a woman like that.